guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm Sophie. If you didn't already know that, that probably means you should subscribe and like this video. And if you don't already, make sure you go follow my social media. I'll have it linked down below and on the screen. It's Sophers8 everywhere. And also you can go stream. I have 3 songs on all platforms. You can go give them a listen, that'd be great. So this video is going to be ranking all the songs on Taylor Swift's new album, Evermore. This is probably my favorite album. I don't know, there's just something different about this one that I love. It's like folklore, but it's not. Like, it's different enough that it makes its own statement. I don't know. I just love it. But basically, so this album came out, what, like 2 days ago? And I've only listened to this album. Like, I haven't listened to anything else. It's only been this. There's 15 songs, so even like song number 15, I still love more than any other song that's not on the album. It's just my least favorite compared to all the others, but I feel like that's just a bad word to use to describe. Like, it's my least favorite one. Like, it really isn't. Alright, so I have the list here on my phone, and I'm going to start at track number 15. So my least favorite track on this album doesn't mean anything because they're all my favorites, but unfortunately I have to choose one. It has to be Cowboy Like Me. I feel like for this one I just don't really relate to it, and even though I love the track and I love the vocals, and I don't know who other, like, there's somebody else's voices on it. It doesn't say featuring anybody, so whoever it is, but the vocals just sound so good together, and it's produced so well, and it's written so well. I just feel like I can't really relate to it, and I just like the other ones a lot more. But so then song number 14 would have to be Coney Island. Once again, I just don't really relate to it. I really like the song though. Like, it's really pretty, and it's featuring the National, I think. Once again, the vocals together sound so good. It's a great song. The song 13, Dorothea. I think this one is like the Betty from Folklore, but on Evermore. But so then 13 is Dorothea. I love the song. I love her vocals on it. Like, I don't even know. It's so good. So song number 12 on my list is Marjorie. I love this song. I definitely cried when I heard it. I think it's written about her grandmother, or at least that's what people are thinking. It's written about her grandmother. And I don't know, this song moved me so much, and it really made me think about like my own life and people in my life, and it's such a beautiful track. Like, it's so beautiful, and the words, and I feel like so many people can relate to it, especially now because of COVID and everything, and I feel like we've all lost somebody that we love, at least at some point in our life. Because it's so personal to her as well, I feel like that makes it so much better, because when you're writing out of personal experience, at least for me, the song is always so much better because I know straight on what someone's experience or what I'm experiencing, and then when I give it to other people, they can tell. So the next song my ranking 11 is Evermore. This song is the whole song is so sad. Like, it's so heartbreaking, and at the end it has a little glimpse of hope, and I love the way she did that. She literally like dumps you down in a dungeon and then like takes the top off and says, but there's hope. You're good. And Bon Iver's part in it, it's like almost like you're going this way, and then you boom, turn this way, and then that's kind of like singing the hope at the end. I think it was the perfect song to end the album on. If someone were to listen to this album from track 1 to track 2, from track 1 to track 15, like, you would go through it as you're writing. You would go through every emotion, feeling all the different things, and then you'd end it off with this beautiful, pain won't be forevermore. And I feel like that's such a beautiful ending to such a beautiful album, and I love it. So then in my ranking, number 10 is Willow. This was the big opening song with the music video, and I love this song, and I love how the video is like a continuation from Cardigan. It even begins the same way, the video, like the same way that Cardigan ends. Once again, such a beautiful song. And my favorite line would have to be, I came back stronger than a 90s trend. And then number 9, No Body, No Crime. When I heard this song, I literally sat there, like, I was listening to it from track 1 to track 15, and when No Body, No Crime came on, my mouth dropped open when Taylor was singing the last line where it's like, she thinks I did it, but she just can't prove it. Then number 8 is Ivy. This just has the catchiest melodies. Like, It's so just like spunky and like kind of, I don't even know how to describe it. I love this song. It's just, oh, I was listening to it today and it's just the melodies, like the da da, I don't know, there's something about it that's just. Song number 7 is Tolerate It. This song is so heartbreaking. I watched a reaction video where someone said it reminded her of, you know, like someone, like a wife, like back in, I don't know, in like the olden days where it was like they clean the dishes, they clean the floors, they cook, and you know, it should be celebrated, but no, it's just tolerated. And I think like it's just so heartbreaking that, you know, my love should be celebrated, but you tolerate it. But I do love at the end how it's like she comes back saying like, I'm gonna cut myself free, I'm gonna escape from this. I'm gonna escape from this because I should be celebrated. I don't want to be just tolerated anymore. And I feel like that's such a beautiful statement to end the song on. Song number 6 is Gold Rush. I love this song so much. I love the way it starts out with all like the that was not the right. Why do I even try? But it starts out with this like, it reminds me a lot of Epiphany, the melodies and the way it's done, and then it kicks into this like, I don't want a gold rush, you know, and I think it's really unexpected. Like when I first heard it, I was like, oh, it's like kind of like Epiphany vibe, and then it was like, oh, no, not Epiphany vibe at all. And it was, oh, I love that song. And it's such a, oh, I love that. Song number 5 is Long Story Short. The first time I listened to this album, this was my number 1 song. And the first thing I thought of when I heard like the intro was The Last Great American Dynasty. I was like, oh my word. And I love the line, like, long story short, it was a bad time. Long story short, it was a long guy. And I love the way it ends, long story short, I survived. It sounds like this upbeat kind of, it's one of the more happier songs on the album, and I love that. And then song number 4 is Closure. Closure, the intro to Closure was so different. That was not what I was expecting at all from the song, and the perspective of it too. I was expecting it to be like, I want closure, but instead it was, you want closure, but I don't want it because I know it's fake. You just want to iron out this wrinkle and get it on with your life and not have to worry about me anymore, but no, like, I'm not over it. I don't want your closure. I'm doing better, but if it's fake, I don't want it. And I feel like, I don't know, once again, just a perspective I've never heard before from this, and I think that's just, I don't know, I really like that. And so song number 3 is Happiness. When I heard this song for the first time, I cried. It's so beautiful and it's so heartfelt and true, and it's this idea that this person has left you, and yes, there's happiness because of them, but there's gonna be happiness after. There's gonna be a sunrise. You're gonna be okay, and I think that's just a message we all need to hear these days. Track 2. Champagne Problems. I can't relate to this at all, but the first time when I heard the opening on the piano, it reminded me a lot of Exile on the Folklore album, and the melodies are just so gentle, and they're so, I don't know, someone just rang the doorbell. That ruined my, we got a package. It's such, I don't know. There's something about that song that just like puts me to sleep and makes me want to cry, you know, and it's just so beautiful. Something so beautiful about that. And then the number 1 song, my current favorite song on Evermore, which is probably going to change within the next hour. This was one of my favorites right from the start. 'Tis the Damn Season. I love the chorus, we could call it even, you could call me babe for the weekend, 'tis the damn season. I don't know, there's just something about the words, the way it rhymes, the melody. It's not saying like, I want you back, but it's, if you're okay with it, I'm okay with it. If not, I'll go back to LA. But I know that if I leave, I'll forever be wondering what would have happened if I stayed. 'Tis the Damn Season would definitely have to be my favorite, all-time favorite song on this album. My current favorite Taylor Swift song of all time. 'Tis the Damn Season. I love it. If you haven't listened to Evermore and you're watching this video for some other, I don't know why you'd be watching this if you hadn't listened to it. But if you haven't listened to it, go listen to it. If you have listened to it, go listen to it again. It's so good. I absolutely love it. The fact that it came right before Christmas too. I'm really excited for it. I'm excited to keep listening to it. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you go follow me on social media, and make sure you stream my songs on all major platforms. Go stream Evermore on all major platforms right now. But anyway, make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video. Leave a comment down below if you want me to rank any other albums, either whether they're Taylor Swift albums or other albums, or even if there's any albums you want me to react to. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.